Hi, I'm John Spark, and today I thought I would do something a little different in terms of my blog post. Really, what happened was earlier this afternoon I had a client come in and we were discussing what travel was about, and more specifically we're talking in part about the post that I wrote the other day, saying that I want to show people how to put the purpose into travel, looking for that little something extra, that's something that can turn a holiday experience into a lifetime changing experience. And with that in mind, he actually made an interesting comment, and I just wanted to share it, and I just think it's so important. This person is a very successful businessman and mixes a lot. He also used to be a tour guide in Europe in the old days. I think he was a Kentucky bus driver, in fact, for about a year. And he made the comment when I was talking to him about how you can notice when you're in a room talking with people, if you talk to somebody who's travelled a lot or a reasonable amount, you'll be able to tell immediately by their perspective of life how they're different from somebody who hasn't been fortunate enough to travel. And I say fortunate, maybe they didn't want to, so I have to respect that. But what he did comment about, and it was very important for him to carry on about it for a little while, in fact, was the fact that people who travel just have a greater perspective of everything else around them. Now, I'm mentioning this mostly because that's what I'm talking about when it comes to travel. It's putting a purpose into your life, and we even came up with a little suggestion for his family holiday, which, hey, maybe you might want to include it yourself. He's got a 12-year-old son and a 15-year-old daughter, and they're off to the Gold Coast to have a week's holiday over there. And I suggested to him, I said, why don't you involve the children and get them to pick, do some research, say using Google Maps for instance, on the internet, and pick an activity or something to do or to go and see. Maybe it's even a restaurant where they want to eat, I'm not sure. But each of you find one place each, but don't share it with anybody else until you get there. But agree before you get there that a certain day on a certain time is going to be whoever's turn to reveal their activity, and you guys will all go off and have got to agree to experience it on behalf of the other person. And he quite liked that idea, so maybe you might like to consider that as well. So that's really what it's about today, just a little bit of a wedgie to keep you going in terms of how to put some purpose into travel. There's just an absolute myriad of ideas out there that we can go through, and I'm really looking forward to covering these in more detail over the next few weeks as we progress forward with your travel planners and putting purpose in your travel. Thank you.